let's get to some predictions on this series. G2 again, mid-season. Oh my God, they're not going to win anything. All of a sudden, looks like they're destined to win another split. Do you have G2 taking this one, or is Misfits going to pull off yet another upset?
It's very hard to go against Misfits because I have 2 weeks in a row, and they proved me very wrong.
Very wrong.
2 weeks in a row. Only dropped 1 game in those, but third time's a charm, I guess. I love what Misfits is doing. I love seeing a team just come together in playoffs, someone they weren't expecting, go on a huge run, get to the finals. But I think G2 is just looking primed and ready to redeem themselves from their last Worlds performance, and they definitely want that top seed heading into Worlds. And I mean, ever since Perk said we're not going to lose another set, they did lose a set. So,
They did.
Guy's a joke, you know,
Yeah.
obviously wrong. But, I mean, they dropped basically that only set. That's the only one they've dropped, and they've looked super good since then. They look like they're on a mission across the board. The communication seems to be better. I don't know what happened early on in the split. Just people, MSI hangover or whatever. I'm not sure I buy into that. It just, I feel like they might have just gotten bored in EU because they were just so dominant. And maybe
Let's just screw around.
yeah, maybe they're just sandbagging or something. They want to, you know what? Let's play that extra round in the playoffs
Hey.
for that added adrenaline, and let's take it to 5. No, they didn't plan to do that.
No,
That's for
that
sure.
was definitely Splyce playing pretty well.
But they look pretty good. I would take them. I think it'll go 5 for sure.
G2 and 5.
G2 and 5, yeah.
Yeah, I really want to take Misfits, and
I want to believe.
I've been trying to take Misfits in my mind the entire time, but like the more I talk about G2 and what they kind of bring to the table, not even just lane by lane, but in terms of like team comps that they put together. In game 1, they had that Alistar Sivir comp, which is obviously pretty busted. You just press R and run at people. That late game team fighting with an Orianna in there as well. They just have this great ability and pick spans to put together great team compositions. Because even in games 2 and 3, they were just playing Varus, a champion that's kind of fallen off, but all of a sudden Sven picks it back up and just uses them as an engage, but also puts out incredible DPS. So again, they've come together at the right time. So have Misfits with Maxler and Alfari. The early pressure on top and mid is pretty insane, but G2's experience in a big final stage I think is going to come out on top here. I also take 5, but it's very close.
Yeah, and I think Misfits, they have like around 1,000 gold lead, like on average every game at 15 minutes.
Yeah,
So
it's
obviously their early game is one of the main reasons that they're winning all these sets. But G2 is a team that even if they get behind early, they're such a strong team fight and like macro focused team that even when they're behind, you're like, I feel like they're still going to come back into this. You always feel like they're still there even when they're a couple thousand gold behind. So
Yeah.
I think they're going to do it. 4
4
in a row?
Our predictions have kind of sucked. But
I got 1 right.
we were
last
able
week.
to talk to Trashy earlier in the week, and he gave us his thoughts on who he thought was going to win the EU LCS Finals.
I'm pretty certain G2 is going to take it, and usually when G2 plays finals, it's in 3-1 fashion. So the previous experience just tells me is they're going to win 3-1, and it's not really going to be that close. It's going to be maybe 1 or 2 close games, and then the rest they will just take over.